I'm going to be starting another portrait, and I've already got it nice and wet. Here's the picture. It's of Carlene. See, it's got some nice shadows, nice highlights in her face, and I'm going to be laying in those colors right now. So I'll be looking at things like that there, that right there, where it's highlighted. And on this layer I won't worry so much about it, but the next layer I'll be trying to leave those areas light and then paint the rest of them dark. Okay, I see something that I forgot to cover the whites of the eye. So on this layer I'm gonna have to be careful about the eye area, and then I'll cover them with some Frisket after it dries. So now I'm going to purposely just kind of stay far away from those eyes. It almost doesn't matter at this point where you put the colors, because they're going to be so light that they'll almost look white when it's dry. And then even if it's not the right color in the exact right place, I'll be able to cover over it later and make it the right color. And what I'm doing now won't hurt it at all. Got my first coat of color on. It's going to keep working, keep blending, keep softening up. And in the meantime, you know what I'm going to do before I leave? I'm going to get these puddles up here. Just touch me a paper towel to it and it'll soak it all up. And as it's still kind of running down here, I'm just leaving it so it can still soak in. I can rub this across the bottom of the tape. And it is nice and wet, so I'm sure some more is going to run down, which it already has started to over here. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to cover up those areas that I want to remain white with Frisket, and then I'll be back to put that second coat on. Okay, I'm back working on this portrait again, and I've already wet the face. In the first stage I wet everything. Now I've only wet the face and the skin. Now I'm going to be a little bit more careful about where I place the color. I don't want it to just spread as freely as it spread before. It's going to spread, but I'm trying to control it a little bit more. And you see, I'm not scrubbing. I'm just dropping color in. Now I see it's kind of dry down here, so before I go any further, I'll re-wet that. I like the strength of that color, how it's laying there. I'm trying something kind of different on my second coat. Usually I'm still nice and light and soft. I'm trying to come bolder this time. Just doing something a little different. I'm always experimenting. Always willing to take a chance and see if I can come up with something different. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to be cleaning up some areas. Get closer so I can show you. Right there. A damp brush. It's gone. I'm just doing some touch-up right now. There are a few areas where I see I could have put more of that yellow, and I'm just going to do that now. Okay, and believe it or not, in this particular stage, I'm not going to do too much more than that. I'm gonna let that dry again. Okay, I said I was gonna wait and let that dry, but I noticed something. I hadn't done anything to those arms. Trying to match the same intensity that I used with this color in the face. I'm going to lay my next colors in, and I'm also going to add some hair in. I've got it wet already, and so I'm going to go ahead and start painting. I've got the hair area wet way out here, so it can just spread right now, and that's fine.